Hi folks, your biochemistry instructor here, Walter Leal, with some guidance in this Sunday morning. Very cold here at UC Davis, and we have been monitoring Piazza. One of the questions that come in Piazza is about the Mark and Angela problem, and he was asking if someone had worked on that problem. I did, and I found it 28.7 milliliters of HAC and 176.8 milliliters of sodium hydroxide. That would be completed to 2 liters. Again, the solution that I found for that problem is 28.7 milliliters of HAC and the 176.8 milliliters of sodium hydroxide completed to 2 liters. I want to inform you that the key for the exam is going to be released in the following section after the lecture on Thursday. After class, I'm going to release the key for the exam, but not earlier than that. I monitor also the solutions, the clarifications of the hours recorded and everything, and I'm kind of disappointed to see that not many students are watching this and take advantage of these opportunities. There are key clarifications that have been viewed only 27 times in a class of 185 students. It does not look good. So I encourage you to go back and watch these solutions, the clarifications, because these are very important for your studies. A little bit of recap what we have done so far and what is going to be covered in this minute number 1. We talk about the introduction to biochemistry. We give a big overview of the field. We discuss also chemical bonds, and within the chemical bonds we gave emphasis to hydrogen bonds, a little bit of emphasis to that. That's very important to keep that in mind. We talk also about hydrophobic interactions, which are not the chemical bonds per se, but very important for structure of proteins. I encourage you to review the biochemical thermodynamics. We studied the free energy of Gibbs, and we have the formula delta G equal delta H minus T delta S. That's very important. We talk about the standard conditions and the chemical standard conditions with gas at 1 atmosphere and all the concentration at 1 molar. We don't study gases in biochemistry basically, so most important is the concentration 1 molar, and also the temperature that normally 25 Celsius when we talk about the standard conditions. And then we mentioned that it's very important in biochemistry that we use the transformed conditions, because we don't have a concentration of 1 molar of protons. So when we refer to protons, we use the concentration of 10 to minus 7, which would be pH 7, which are more reasonable conditions for biochemistry. We talk also about the delta G naught, delta G prime naught, which is the notation that we use for the biochemical conditions, or the standard transformed conditions we say also. Again, delta G naught for standard condition that we use in chemistry, and delta G prime naught for the biochemical conditions. We talk about the relationship between delta G naught and delta G without a naught, the non-standard conditions. And we discuss a formula that we have delta G equals delta G naught plus RT natural logarithm of Q. We also had a study water dissociation, little emphasis on the Henderson-House divided equation. That's very important. Another topic that's very important is titration. And when you talk about titration, keep in mind that titration should be done with normality, N1V1 equals to Na2V2. It so happened that the acid and the base that we are titrating has only 1 proton or only 1 OH group, then that's fine, you can use M1V1 and M2. But if you are not, the standard way to do that is use M1V1, M2V2, because we want to find out the equivalent amount of the acid and the base. We talk about the polyprotic acid, very important. Polyprotic acid, acid that has more than 1 proton that dissociated, and we discussed it, we generated this carbon, the titration curves, and by now you should be able to identify the buffers in any of this titration. equation that identifies the species and how to calculate the pH. Look at the graph like that, and you should be able to do that. For example, if a buffer has 2 pKa's, then there's going to be 2 buffers there, and you should be able to identify the species of these 2 buffers. We'll keep monitor Piazza, and as much as possible, we're going to be informed until 5 tomorrow, Monday. We are going to be monitor the activities of Piazza. Good luck with your studies, and again, take advantage of the e-solutions, e-clarification, and all the material that they prepare for you. Have a nice Sunday.